2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. It'll be the Mercury off the tip. Well, the pick and roll is one of the oldest plays in basketball. How important do you guys think it is for teams to be able to effectively execute it?
Very important, Blake. The pick and roll presents so many options and counter options, so you better be sharp when running it.
It presents a lot of options.
And that one's good. Ogumake
dominates the paint, game in and game out. Ogumake is physical around the rim.
And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. It's going to be Taurasi shooting. It's going to be on Chelsea Gray.
Well, guys, it's all the rage to have the GOAT debate in every sport. If you're having one about the WNBA women's basketball, you start with Diana Taurasi, all-time leader in points, three-pointers. She has done it all.
Here's Coffee. And the Mercury, another three. And here's Gray. First quarter play, 1 minute played. Williams inside, guarded by Diggins Smith. Outside, Parker. Tries again, and a jumper falls for her.
You have the mobility. You have the handles of Parker, who stands at 6'4". It's so impressive, allows her to be deadly on the pick and roll.
Beyond the numbers Tim mentioned, Taurasi puts her stamp on every game she plays, Brian.
Yeah, Blake, even into her late 30s, most nights Taurasi is the best player on the floor. And to me, it's her passing that separates her from other all-timers as well.
Diggins Smith's shot is off. Williams with it. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. And basket is good. Got it to go through the contact, so a free throw coming up. Opportunity for a three-point play.
After winning MVP as a rookie in 2008, Candace Parker missed more games than she played her next 3 years in the league. Just really snake-bit, terrible luck for her. Parker worked her way back to the top.
Absolutely. Coming back in 2012 as a first-team All-WNBA player, then winning her second MVP in 2013.
It was just so great to see Candace Parker back to 100%. You know, this league is better with her as a superstar, and she made a statement during that 2013 MVP year, and she is still one of the top players in the game.
Down low, Ogumake, and there it is.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Parker. She's guarded by Griner. Parker, good.
The ability to drive from Parker. When she came into the league, no one at 6'4" was doing that. She paved the way for other tall stars.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Let's go with a three. Ogumake with the rebound. The Sparks with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Parker, good.
A potent competitor inside the paint. You can use usually count on Parker to produce inside.
Good. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And the Sparks, a team that plays with high expectations every year, they're pretty much always in the playoff hunt. And for many marquee teams in LA, it's championship or bust every season.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots the three. Score it. Her third straight basket in 3 attempts.
Such a perceptive player. Ogumake has a great feel for which shots she can make.
Phoenix trailing here. For 3, Diana Taurasi. Buries the triple. Wow.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
And Williams gets it to go.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, a traditionally unselfish player, but hey, Diggins Smith can play aggressively in her own right.
Here's Gray. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Diggins Smith for 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
And that one's good. Augustus.
Quality court vision to find the open teammate. Parker's guard-like skills are just on full display.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Sparks on top, up 2. And back with the start of this. And off we go. A close game, now entering the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, you know, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
Count that bucket.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
And here are the Sparks now. Gray, here's Sykes. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
It's fun to watch. Each year she plays in the league, Sykes' jumper gets better, and she gets more confident in it too.
Taurasi's shot is off.
She hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for her in the second.
Here's Ogumake. Soft touch off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
The one thing I love about Ogumake is her clutch team. Her championship clinching shot in the 2016 WNBA Finals was 1 to the 8.
And the shot goes in.
Effective around the rim. Taurasi is well-rounded. She can finish with a multitude of moves.
Sykes with the bucket.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And the Mercury call time here. Yeah, for Ogumake, her game is predicated on being hard to predict.
That's right, Blake. You know, mixing it up on defenders is so important, and you always want to stay one step ahead of the defense, and Ogumake usually is, and that's kind of what allows her to pull through in any game situation.
Well, the WNBA plays a 34-game regular season. What do you guys think can be learned from a season of that duration?
Well, for one, it allows players to get more rest during the season. You don't see those brutal back-to-backs like you do in the NBA.
And that's gotta feel good for the players, guys, because more rest usually means less injuries, and that's gotta make the players and the coaches happy. Although, as a fan, selfishly, I would like to see more WNBA hoops, but that's only because I love the game.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Here's Cunningham. Yes, and it's Bria Hartley picking up the assist.
Well, Cunningham has remarkable shot efficiency, and that goes back to her beautiful jump shot.
She gets that one.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Misses the layup. And here are the Sparks now. They lead by 4. Gray outside. Inside. Augustus. That shot, no good. Nice D from Diana Taurasi. Here's Turner. And too long on the shot. Augustus outside. Pass to Ogumake. Augustus. He's covered by Taurasi. Ogumake can't hit.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Here's Sykes. Lays it up and in off a nice reverse.
Great find by Augustus. So many seasons in the league, she is cognizant of open teammates.
A shot by Cunningham, no good. So it's the Sparks now. A 4-point game. Sykes, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup. Well, the Mercury franchise with a few banners. Now, they got 3 in total, and those have come in 2007, 2009, and most recently, 2014. And you just got to think of them as a very well-run organization.
Three-pointer. Candace Parker pulls it in.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And that one's good. Ogumake. And you look at the history of the Mercury, they stay competitive.
It's not just the titles that set this franchise apart. They've only missed the playoffs twice in the last decade. They have great leadership, and it's helped this team succeed.
Here's Sykes, and it's blocked by Diana Taurasi.
Great display of timing and athleticism from Taurasi. That'll pump up the entire team.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Gray. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Pass to Sykes. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Whether it was a shoulder surgery, an ACL tear, Brianna Turner dealt with a lot during her collegiate basketball career. But she always remained locked in on rehabbing and keeping her hoops dreams alive.
Sykes. She's covered by Taurasi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sykes. The putback. Turner grabs the board. The Mercury trail.
They can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold on to it.
And I think that's probably what they'll do.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Chelsea Gray for 3. Ogumake. And the buzzer beater falls. Wow.
Crashing the boards with ferocious intensity. Ogumake is a cutthroat rebounder.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Taurasi.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
And it's Candace Parker penetrating. Yep, that one goes.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. And the Mercury, another three.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The kick out to Williams. Off target with the three.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And when you look at some of the player recovery methods now, cryosaunas, oxygen tents, how much has that helped players in the last, say, 5 years or so?
Well, I think the advancements have helped these players out because, remember, when the WNBA season ends, basically everyone is playing in Europe or Asia or somewhere else around the world.
That just makes taking care of your body so important. You don't get a lot of time to rest or much of an off season.
Just her first attempt. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks, and hit 3 of 4 of them.
And it's Skylar Diggins-Smith penetrating. Basket counts.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
Williams inside, guarded by Diggins-Smith. Gray outside. Ogumake outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Gray defending. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A great offensive rebounder because of her awareness and effort. I'm impressed with Turner.
The Sparks trailing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
Second chance points can just be so deflating for the defensive team.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Williams. The three is up. And it's Vaughn with the rebound.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Reiner's shot is good.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Outside Williams. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. And the Sparks making a change here. Sykes outside. Just 5 on the clock. From beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Offensive board. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but just couldn't make a shot. From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Poked away. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
You know, I've always enjoyed the intensity Diggins-Smith plays with. To say Skylar is competitive is a massive understatement.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And she comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, a mindful decision maker. Gray always knows where she is on the court and what's around her.
And guys, Diggins-Smith can certainly serve as her team's emotional leader.
Exactly. Skylar plays hard, and her teammates usually follow. Leadership kind of comes just natural to her. Coaches rave about her ability to bring the entire team together.
Hartley outside. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now Gray. Wide open. The shot, no good. And it's Phoenix the other way. Shoots the three. And Bria Hartley good for three.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Gray outside. Pass to Gulic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Here's Gray. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Making the simple play when nothing extra is needed. Gray is focused on her fundamentals.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth. Mercury out in front. They lead by 6. And do not go away as we'll be back in just... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
The winner today coming from an unlikely source. It's the sweetest dime of the day. What a plus it is to have a post player who can pass like this.
Yeah, it's a huge boost to an offense. It adds a whole other set of options to our team.
Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. And here are the Sparks now. To the paint, Gulic goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Boy, the defense we've seen today reminds me of the great defensive era back in the 80s. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, right. I mean, neither team has done enough on defense to warrant any kind of compliment.
And I'm not giving them any, that's for sure.
Hard-fought bucket there. Nice putback.
Here's Augustus. Pass to Nigwe. To the middle. Gulic's shot is off. Phoenix in the lead. And a fast break now for the Mercury. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it. Augustus. She's covered by Taurasi. Out to Gray. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Phoenix. Here's Turner. No good on the three. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Sykes. And a great assist by Simone Augustus as that one goes in.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Back to Gray. Augustus. Nailed from three-point land.
So quick, when Augustus gets the ball, she is ready to rip.
Here's Hartley. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Taurasi. And there's another one for the Mercury.
Enjoy it. Went on. No one scores like Diana Taurasi. She has the most 20-plus point seasons in league history.
They grab their own miss. Unable to get that one to go. Pass to Coffey. Off target from three-point range. The Sparks trailing. Sykes outside. Gray. Ogumake outside. Now Gray. To tie it up. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Another huge hoop from Taurasi. No one has made more big baskets in league history.
Pass to Sykes, and the Sparks call time here. Taurasi really making a difference here.
She continues to burn them with her scoring. The coaching staff is going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Diana Taurasi.
Sure. I mean, who else are you going to give it to? The bucket's been a tractor beam for her shots all night, regardless of where she's shooting from or what's standing in front of her.
Here's Turner. No good with the triple. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Shoots from the elbow, and she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A leader who plays with passion and confidence. Gray has the trust of her teammates in the game's biggest moments.
Pass to Williams. Oh, baby, they get it, and they take the lead. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
Huge turnover at the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially in this part of the game.
Now here's Parker. He's covered closely. Pass to Gray. To the paint. Ogumake. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Unafraid of the clutch moment. Remember Ogumake's championship clinching game winner in the WNBA Finals?
The Sparks leading. And here's Parker. Down low. Buries it!
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
They double team Brittany Griner. To halt the run! Again, the miss by Brittany Griner. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Play smart.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gray outside. Outside, Williams. From outside, off the mark.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
And then a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And she hits both free throws. And it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Mercury. Man, what do you guys think?
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Outside, puts up the tray, gets the 3 to fall.
When she's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, so tough for a defender, as easy a three-pointer as you're going to get.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Did you know Parker was the first player to win the WNBA MVP award and the Rookie of the Year award in the same season? I mean, what a special talent. No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And the Mercury call time here. Your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, we're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you can go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
Shooting for your Los Angeles Sparks, Chelsea Gray. 2 shots.
Two.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5.
Impressive growth from year 1 to now. Gray's numbers blossomed once she was able to really prove herself.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Skylar Diggins-Smith outside. The three-pointer is on target.
That's what elite playmakers like Diggins-Smith do. You know, she's an evolving player that's dependable when you need her.
The Sparks call timeout. And so it's the Sparks who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, just wondering what would happen next.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.